Why do Black men feel like they don't need counseling?
In a
Marriage
relationship,
counseling.
marriage counseling. I don't know. I can't speak for all Black men, but I'm not really a big on counseling.
Why?
Show me love, you don't show me love. Show me love.
They go to school and they're given tools to help people navigate and reconcile or whatever they're in session for.
And Angel, a lot of people been divorced
It doesn't
multiple times
it
and have their
doesn't
issues
matter.
of their own.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that they applied the tools in their own lives.
Why the fuck they trying to give me the tools to apply? They don't
No,
listen.
no, don't, you're cutting me off because I was trying to give some scenarios here. Do you know a mechanic's car almost always is breaking down? Did you know that many times, like a car, not your dad, because your mom won't let it happen, but a carpenter's home be all jacked up and they do beautiful work at everybody else's house. And oftentimes, doctors suffer from debilitating diseases. They have cancer and stuff like that, and they won't go see another physician. Most people who are in their career do not do that thing that they need to do for themselves because they are expending all of it in their work. And the last thing you want to do when you have gone to work is come home and work some more. So just think about if you're like a...
That's interesting. So does that mean that they don't believe in
No,
the
that,
shit they
that doesn't
spew?
mean that they don't believe it. A mechanic believes he can
I'm
fix any
just-
car.
I'm just-
A mechanic believes in his ability to fix any car, but he's
But
still
he
like,
tries to fix any car, and if it doesn't work,
what do you mean? What you just said, stop trying, because that was silly what you just said.
mechanics try to fix cars, right?
They don't try, they do.
No, they try to fix
They're not
cars.
trying. They are fixing them.
Trust me, they're trying. Them niggas trying, yo. It's like a doctor. They're trying. They're practicing medicine.
No, a lot of doctors know, and they better know. Since
No, they practice.
I'm about to have surgeries, dude. Like they know what they're doing.
Oh, shit. But you know what I mean? They use that so they so they can't get sued. You know what I mean?
They still get sued.
They still get sued. But that's why I say practicing medicine. So a mechanic can work on my car. May work. We hope it works. Should work.
I mean,
But it may not work.
No, you don't go to BMW and they're like, oh, we may be able to fix your car. And if you go to BMW with
they tell you they're able to fix your car until they can't. And they're going to charge you. We're fucking off.
It's just you.
Get me back on track, man. Come on, man. This analogy you did was just...
The analogy I gave, it made plenty of sense.
Fucking sense.
Yes, it did. You're not going to go to a doctor who smokes, but then he obviously knows the medicine to prescribe to get you to stop smoking.
Angel.
Just because he smokes does not mean that he doesn't know the medicine to stop you from smoking.
Angel, you got all these damn analogies, man. I forgot what the fuck we're talking about, man.
So why don't Black men believe in marriage counseling?
Like I said, I can't talk for the rest of Black men. I could just talk for me. And if you and I can't come to a mature sensibility and reasoning to where we're able to communicate effectively, and we can't come to a settling place with one another at some point, then we got bigger problems, yo. We got problems. And to have somebody else do what exactly?
Help give us additional tools, because just because we've been married for a long time doesn't mean that we don't need something else to help us reconnect or align or understand one another.
But you can't do it yourselves.
Dude, guess what? If somebody stabs me in my leg, I may not be able to pull the knife out on my own. I might need somebody else's help. And that does not make me less of a person because I can't get the knife out on my own, because for whatever, I'm scared, I'm in shock, I don't want to feel the pain, and I need someone else.
So you need somebody else to help make you see the light.
Because you might be too stubborn and I might be too stubborn, and going and having a third party that is not related to you and not related to me to talk through and be like a mediator might be helpful.
If I have to go through all that with you, I ain't trying to fucking be with you. If I can't effectively communicate with my wife,
communication breaks down sometimes.
I understand, and it's broke down. It's broke down between you and I many times.
Yes,
and some things,
and we probably could have got
can't be solved.
And we could have got better faster.
Who said why? Why?
Maybe if we tried out counseling, but you don't even want to give it a try because you feel like because they may or may not have been divorced, or they may or may not be experiencing their own relationship problems.
I just believe that if we can't figure this shit out between us, if we are not strong enough to figure it out between you and I would seek counseling from my parents or even a local minister before fucking paying a counselor to come counsel me.
People who know us have bias.
I still rather go to them than go to a counselor.
And still,
you just gotta be, obviously mindful of who you're picking to talk to.
Well, you already know that we have that couple in mind that we think would be a good mentors and
that's
to
what
be
I'm saying.
with.
I'm not gonna go see a counselor. I'm gonna go see somebody I'm gonna go talk to somebody like that.
But that's still counseling.
No. We're talking about why black men don't like, and we're thinking about typical counseling, going to counseling.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm saying hell no. Like, that's not for me, because I don't know nothing about this man. Why you know what it's about? I don't know nothing about him. I want to know if I'm gonna go pay for a counselor. I want to know your whole entire damn background. I want to know how many times you were married, because you can't come talk to me. You should be paying me to give you some counseling. I'll tell you that. And I'm not saying that people shouldn't get counseling. I'm just saying it's for me. If I can't figure it out with my wife, and we can't ultimately come to an agreement and able to have some type of resolution, some conflict resolution, and to move forward. And you can't solve everything. Some things have to be just water under the bridge. We haven't solved everything. You know what I'm saying? That's fucking impossible. We're gonna have things that we never fucking agree on. There's plenty of things that you and I do not agree on, that we start talking about it, we start arguing again. But we have to come to a place of mutual understanding that we fucking don't agree with each other on this shit. Mm-hmm. Do I love you less? No. Do you piss me off? Hell fuck yeah. Do I need to tone it down and dial it back and come to a place because what we have is bigger than this bullshit that's going on right now?
I do it because it's bigger than me. Big.
I'm just saying, man.
That's a hotel lobby song. You say stuff, it makes me think of a song every episode.
I do agree with individual counseling.
This guy.
I do. For a lot of the men and
the men. You're not a man. So are you gonna start going to counseling?
I mean, I don't know why I would go counseling.
But you believe in it though.
I believe in it for men.
The men. For the men.
Because I don't know what's going on today. I really don't.
You need to go get some counseling.
I think that...
Go to counseling before you start talking about what's going on today. Because you know what you sound like? You sound like you're born in 1962. Oh, these kids today, they doing this. They always...
No, but I'm saying they're on here bitching about women all day long on podcasts and on these shows. That's all I'm hearing is them trying to make women, women got their issues. Mm-hmm. They do. But men got their issues too. Mm-hmm. And what I'm noticing is a lot of them becoming some little bitch ass niggas. Like, seriously. Like, these niggas got purses now.
You know what? Stop.
No?
No. You need to go to counseling because you're bothered by what somebody else has on. It's like you and that doggone hat. Why are you worried about what somebody else is wearing?
I don't know. Men become sensitive.
That has nothing to do with their clothes. Listen.
Shit, fuck. Yes, it does.
Clothes are not your personality.
Who?
Clothes are not your personality. I don't know how many times I have to say this. But nonetheless, moving away before you...
Hey, that was some whole other episode. We're talking about black men in counseling.
Yeah.
Oh, this men in counseling.
What we're going to say is, I think that you should go to at least 3 individual counseling sessions and we should have a follow-up episode. see how you feel about counseling then.
I mean, he's gonna tell me I'm fucked up and shit like that. Fuck,
You
I don't need to go to counsel. I already know what he's gonna say.
You don't know what he's gonna
Yes,
say.
I do know what he's
No,
gonna say.
you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
And he's probably gonna have me drawing some stick figure type
They
shit.
don't do that.
And doing those stick drawings.
They don't do that.
And how I feel and shit like that.
They don't do that.
So you're gonna be having me. What do you do then?
Go to counseling and find out.
I don't need to find out. I'm just fine.
You
I don't need counseling.
you just said the other day that you thought that you could use some individual counseling. And you think I didn't hear you say that right now? While you like, you better stop.
But not relationships.
I didn't say that.
It wasn't relationships.
I said individual.
That's
We
different.
moved to individual, and I feel like we should
I
come back.
still stand firm and 10 toes deep that I don't need counseling for relationships.
That's fine. If you don't need counseling for relationships, we're gonna let you pass on that. If you'd agree to go to 3.
And to anybody who went to counseling to some
Hey,
relationship.
why would you cut me off?
Let me just speak to them really
No,
quick.
if you will go ahead and let you have it. If you agree to go to 3 individual
I'm not
counseling
going. I'm
sessions.
not going. I'm not going.
So what's the problem?
What do you mean, what's the problem? I ain't wasting my money on that shit.
It's free with my insurance.
I still ain't going to that shit. You don't know me. How can you can't give me a look. You can't give me nothing I couldn't go into the internet and go find. You don't know me. Every counselor you go to is going to follow the book.
I'm not talking to you anymore. And absolutely it's different than being on the internet. And you sound foolish right now.
Maybe so. But I'm doing just fine. I'm 15 years deep. And
We're
looking strong for another 15.
We're talking about individual counseling.
Okay, so individual counseling.
You said the other day that you would do individual counseling and that you believed in individual counseling, and now you're saying something different.
Okay, so if I got to a certain place in my points,
No, right now.
Nah, I ain't gonna do it right now. I gotta get to a lower place.
That's not what counseling is for.
How's it not for that? What do you mean? That's what it should be for.
No, wait.
If I get to that lowest place.
Why wouldn't you want to counsel right now so you could bring your vibration higher? Why would you want to wait to get low and quote unquote try to fix yourself? Why wouldn't you want to
My vibration's already high.
Yeah, why wouldn't you want to go higher? Why wouldn't you want to go to learn how to
said that the counselor is going to get my vibration higher than what it already is? I'm not going to go to him. I'm going to go to a fucking minister or some shit like that to get my vibrations on a higher plane than what it is. Not a counselor.
There's counselors that are ministers.
That's fine.
So you agree to go to 3?
I ain't agreeing to nothing. But I agree that when I'm on my low, I'm gonna go seek help. That's what we should do. If you're on your low, you should go seek help and you should go get counseling. Like some people don't need counseling. Some people, I know this is hard for y'all to hear, but some people don't need counseling.
But you're not one of them.
I'm doing just fine.
Are you though?
Until I'm not. Talk about it when I'm not, but I've been doing just fine.
Look, want me to tell you why you need counseling? What's another key sign that you need counseling?
What?
That you can't let go of that red cup.
The red cup staying with me.
That's your counselor.
That's mine. If you can forgive, if you know how to control your emotions and dial it back and try to have understanding and look from different perspectives and able to communicate in a way that's sincere and has empathy, then I think you guys will be just fine. And I think that you and I have the ability to be all of that. I think that you admit majority of the time when you're wrong about something, and I do too. I feel like it's just being adults, and because even adults could be very immature.
Absolutely. Age doesn't equal maturity.
It doesn't. And you and I have petty moments where we're doing dumb shit.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's just really about coming back around and being fucking adults and saying, and taking accountability and saying that, I was wrong, I'm sorry. Fucked up. And if you could do that, then 9 times out of 10, you ain't gonna fucking need counseling. Yeah. Take accountability for your bullshit. You ain't gonna need counseling. Mm-hmm.
I disagree. But that's the end of the episode.
Show me love, you don't show me love. Show me love.